Hello and welcome to our video. My name is Chetan and this is JoomDev. In this video, we'll be looking at the icon type element in JD Builder. It's a very small piece of utility but very powerful at the same time. Let's go ahead and add one real quick. You can do add new element, select icon. Now, when it comes to selecting an icon, you get an option to choose from over 2000 plus icons from these three icon sets in this, and you can obviously search for them by name. So let's go ahead and add a YouTube icon. By default, we have the Joomla icon in there. We'll go ahead and add a link to it as well. So this would be youtube.com, and we'll make sure it opens up in a new window. For the alignment, we'll select center. Now you can obviously have responsive control here where you can select it to have a different alignment on mobile devices or tablets if you want to. We'll just go with center by default. We'll change its size to about 80 pixels, which makes it kind of big. And you can rotate the icon too. So if I change it to 90 degrees, you'll see it'll be upside down, but we obviously don't want that. We want it to just stay as is because it looks nice, looks similar to the YouTube logo. In the styling, you can change the color of these icons. So I'll change this to YouTube red, and the mouse over, I'll change this to black, which kind of gives it a very nice look. You can add a background and a border color too, which we don't really want. Let's change the size down a bit, just a little bit. So we'll have it about 40 pixels. And we'll go back to styling, and let's add a background color. So in this, we'll have the background color white. And in mouse over we'll black, and mouse over will have it red. So it kind of will, kind of retro effect where it changes upside down while we're doing it. Now that we have that, we can add a border too, but I'm not going to do that just because I don't need a border. And here in the border, you can see the shape of the icon. So it's circular right now. You can change it to have a square with rounded corners, and change the border radius, which would increase the roundness of the edges here. So if we change it to 10 pixels, it's more rounded. Make it 20 or something, it'll be a whole circle. Or you can change it to a perfect square if you want to. So that's a perfect square. You can add shadow as well, and by default you have a very minimal shadow. It looks really good. I'm not gonna add a shadow just because I don't need one, so I'm gonna clear it. And you can add a border here. The selection of the color of the border is up top. So let's add a 3 pixel border, make it yellow so it's brightly visible. And the border mouse over can be, green or something like that. Totally weird colors. All right, yeah. Okay, so we're getting there. And that's the icon element. I'll remove all these extra settings just to get it back to its position and make sure it looks well and nice. We'll increase the font size to like 90 pixels. And that's our icon element. You can see it looks really good. The link's open youtube.com. And in general, that's the icon element. You can change the icon to any other element and you won't have to redo all these settings. Like this Chinese icon, the Feng Shui icon, I think this is called. This would really look really good if it was black and white. So in this one, you can have a white color, and I don't know how white would look just because there's, So kind of not visible just because the background is. So if we can have a background there. Let's do that. And then, but on the mouse over, we have to have a white background instead. So yeah, kind of a similar retro effect. So yeah, that's all you can do with the icons. And by default, there's 10 pixels of padding here, which kind of gives this icon spacing from top and bottom. You can change it to 0 or increase it if you want to, to fit your needs on how closely you want the icon to be with the rest of the elements. If we change it to 20, you'll see there's more space now between the top and the bottom, which kind of looks okay. But I like the original YouTube icon without any background colors and everything. So this is red and this is black, and the icon is back to our, I think it's this one, YouTube icon. This looks really good, by the way. And that's how you work out the icon element in JD Builder. Thank you for watching.